Hello and welcome you all again on this platform of KTHM e-learning. In the previous lecture, we have started first unit of business environment and entrepreneurship, that is entrepreneurial behavior. In that, we have seen the introduction, meaning, definition and characteristics of entrepreneurial behavior. After that, we have discussed the approaches, role and importance of entrepreneurial behavior. And now in this lecture, we will study difference between entrepreneurial and non-entrepreneurial personalities. After that, we will study the habits of successful entrepreneurs. And last, we will understand dynamics of motivation. In that, we will study the meaning, definition, nature and types of motivation. Now, let us come to the difference between entrepreneurial and non-entrepreneurial personality. So, the first is entrepreneurial personality is the personality in which there is immense desire and ability to do business, and non-entrepreneurial personality is the personality in which there is no desire to do the business. Second is they have important ability of taking risk. In the part non-entrepreneurial personality, they prefer safety in life, they are not ready to take risk. In the side of entrepreneurial personality, true entrepreneurs always seeks new ideas from the market and can convert it into business. In the side of non-entrepreneurial personality, they have always worried about acceptance of the idea. In the side of entrepreneurial personality, they are always ready to face the uncertainty of the business. In the another side, their tendency is not to face the uncertainty of the business. Entrepreneurial personality prefer to get things done by others. Non-entrepreneurial personality prefer to do things on their own. Now, entrepreneurial personality, they work 24 hours in a week. Their significant hobby is to expand their business. In the another side, their working hours are fixed. They also spend some time for their personal hobbies. Now, let us understand the habits of successful entrepreneurs. So the first is they get ready for the day. Friends, effective entrepreneurs are always ready for their day. No matter how busy they are, they accept that to do totally on point, they must be prepared and organized. The more prepared they are, the more confident, relaxed and efficiently they operate. They prepare list of work, goals, calls, meetings, calendars, what they are going to eat, sleep, what clothes they will wear, travel, time for exercises, family and friends. Next habit of successful entrepreneur is they involve others. Friends, many entrepreneurs feel since they are on their own journey, they shouldn't expect the help of others. However, highly effective entrepreneurs admit that success is never a one-man job. The more people they have in their team believing on their mission, the more innovative and successful they become. No one can succeed in a risk. They let go of their fears, guilt, and doubts around their personal responsibility. They know their limits and values the need to involve others to help complete them as person to get to the top. Success is the most fulfilling when it's a shared experience. Next is they take time for themselves. To be successful, it takes a tremendous amount of grit and sacrifices. Effective entrepreneurs need time for them to recharge. They crave time in their daily schedules to make this happens and view these meetings alone with themselves as important as the meetings they have with others. They understand that to do truly being present to others, they must first nurture the relation they have with themselves. This serves to keep them proactive in their mindset rather than reactive. Next habit is they join groups outside of work. There is a life outside of the office, and effective entrepreneurs embrace these. They involve themselves in all kinds of groups that fit their taste, whether it be yoga, church, charity, travel, or other extracurricular fun. These groups get them out of business mode into a more relaxed state where they can enjoy the fruits of their hard work. It also connects them with people who have nothing to do with business, which is enriching to their life. Involvement in these groups gives them a healthier work or life balance. Next habit is they ignore the negativity. Friends, successful entrepreneurs have likely lost more relationships than they have gained. The more successful they become, the more people should arouse of jealousy and negativity in their directions. They do not give them attention. Next habit of successful entrepreneur is they seek support of like-minded people. Friends, effective entrepreneurs view themselves as learners. It's not easy to task to be the best at what they do. However, the healthy medicine they need is the support they get from like-minded and similarly driven others. Effective entrepreneurs do not see an end date to their success. So, to continue learning and growing, it is crucial to have successful others to mentor, support, and guide them. It is also important for them to play this role for others. They believe wholeheartedly. The more help, support, and encouragement they give and receive, the more enjoyable their journey to success will be. Next habit is they have supplies of motivation and information on hand. Friends, successful entrepreneurs are never without motivational quotes, books, audiobooks, or seminars at hand all the times. They are consistently tracking their written goals and organizing their next moves. They have copious notes on their computers, on paper, and contacts in their notes. If they have questions, they have the resources at fingerprints necessary to get the answer they need. Next is initiation. Friends, given the demand of the situation, the entrepreneur takes initiation to start an industry. Next is watching for opportunities. In that, entrepreneurs are like a watchdog, look for favorable business opportunity and takes necessary action accordingly. And last habit of successful entrepreneurs is quality conscious. Entrepreneurs always put efforts to excel better than the existing standard of performance. Now, let us understand the dynamics of motivation. Now, let us see the meaning of dynamics of motivation. Friends, motivation is an important factor which encourages persons to give their best performance and help in reaching enterprise goals. A strong positive motivation will enable the increased output of employees, but a negative motivation will reduce their performance. A key element in personnel management is motivation. Now, let us see the definition of motivation. So the first definition by Berelson and Skinner. They said a motive is an inner state that energizes, activates, or moves and directs or channels behavior goals. Next definition by Dubin. Motivation is the complex of forces starting and keeping a person at the work in an organization. Now let us see nature of motivation. So the first is motivation is an inner feeling which energizes a person to work more. Next is the emotions or desires of a person prompt him for doing a particular work. Third nature is there are unsatisfied needs of a person which disturb his equilibrium. Next is a person moves to fulfill his unsatisfied needs by conditioning his energies. And last nature is there are dormant energies in a person which are activated by channelizing them into actions. Now, let us understand the various types of motivation. So, the first is positive motivation. Friends, positive motivation or incentive motivation is based on reward. The workers are offered incentives for achieving the desired goal. The incentives may be in the shape of more pay, promotion, recognition of work, etc. The employees are offered the incentives and improve their performance willingly. Next is negative motivation. Negative or fear motivation is based on force or fear. Fear causes employees to act in a certain way. In case they do not act accordingly, then they may be punished with demotions or layoff. The fear acts as a push mechanism. The employees do not willingly cooperate, rather, they want to avoid the punishment. Next is intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation means that the individual's motivational stimuli are coming from within. The individual has the desire to perform a specific task because its results are in accordance with his belief system or fulfills a desire, or therefore importance is attached to it. Our deep rooted desires have the highest motivational power. Some of the examples of intrinsic motivations are courtesy, curiosity, honor, independence, order, power, social contact, social status, etc. And last is extrinsic motivation. Friends, extrinsic motivation means that the individual's motivational stimuli are coming from outside. In other words, our desires to perform a task are controlled by an outside sources. Note that even though the stimuli are coming from outside, the result of performing the task will still be rewarding for the individual performing the task. Extrinsic motivation is external in nature. The most well known and the most debated motivation is money. Some are the example of extrinsic motivation are employees of the month award, benefit package, bonuses, organized activities, etc. Here this topic is finished. Thank you.